They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Let's go. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that'll be batted down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Ready. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Second down and 8. Back to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Going for it all. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Now they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now a toss play, running left. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. That his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first.
Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. He'll drop to throw. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now a give on the ground. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He's going to have the first down and then some. A first down on a gain of 11.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. His kick is perfect. And the Browns are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Here's a designed run. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves...
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Browns. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get in for the 2-point conversion, and now the deficit is just a field goal. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Okay, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll turn and hand this one off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Ready, break. Dragon 60. Ready. 70 range. 70 range. Go.
Open man downfield. It's Pittman.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. 3rd and a yard.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70.
Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short, and it is going to be 4th down. Back to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. A handoff here, up the middle. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they could win the game on this possession.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second down. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line. He'll run. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if...
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. They have tied things up here in the final minute. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Montgomery in motion here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. Yeah. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The kick is good. Makes the score from 35. Ravens 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set up.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M.
At their own 20-yard line.
Go.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too higher. I got